Good
Welcome.
mythical morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 99 of Gorilla
what do you
Radio
mean? No.
We
Blow
have
his
officially-
head off now!
Blow
Blow
my
his
head
head
off!
Move on.
Are you a good mythical morning watcher? Is that what
Not
this
since
is?
I was like a teenager. but
Literally, I think
used
I
to
was
be.
in middle school last time I watched them. When
Yeah,
was the last
I
time
think
y'all watched Good Mythical Morning?
it had
Probably
to. I don't think
15.
I ever like purposefully watched a whole video, or maybe when I was like 12. I don't know.
Really, I was kind of about it when I was in middle school. Welcome
Well-
everybody to episode 99 of Gorilla Radio Show. We're getting pretty close. We're getting closer and closer every
Event
single
Horizon.
Event
day.
Horizon.
We are
Event Horizon.
crossing the Event Horizon. When this episode is over, you will be sucked into the black hole of Gorilla Radio Show. You will never be able to escape. You will be stuck listening to us for the rest of your entire life, unlike a show like Good Mythical Morning, which you fall
We
off after you
should
turn,
make
like, 16
episode
years old.
100 our last episode. Just disappear.
Yeah,
Let's disappear.
Let's stop.
Let's
stop.
like Virgil Texas style completely disappear.
Well, hold on. He didn't.
Well,
just
Austin already
disappear.
has
Maybe
those.
not
Austin-
exactly like
let-
Virgil
Maybe
Texas.
not
Austin-
exactly.
Austin, why don't you talk about your allegations?
It's crazy
My
that like
allegations are that my
Oh.
steak is too juicy,
Wait,
my lobster too buttery.
wait,
too
hold on.
fat,
Hold
ass
on.
too thick.
Noreen, if you're listening, hi.
Who?
Oh, is that your cousin?
So my cousin, Chandran decided to be in Louisiana for my engagement party, but
Right.
my cousin Noreen, who's a middle-aged lady, she's just retired. I found out that she listens to this fucking podcast,
Greg
and has
was,
listened to.
Greg was
I
already
have
a
never
couple
been.
of beers in, and he was fucking mortified.
I was
she was like, "Yeah, I have to
redder
turn
than
it
a
off
fucking
sometimes."
tomato. I was like, no way, she's listening to me just be gay with Austin for like an
Yeah, it's
hour
like,
at a time.
you get to be a bit too much sometimes, so I have to turn it off. But I like to support Greg.
Yeah. What? I was like, what? Huh?
This is why I always try to reel you in on every episode.
It was. I have to say, it was. I
Greg's
had a
never
great
gonna learn his
time.
lesson.
I had a really great time.
Yeah.
You know, Jaden had a really great time. I had a really great time. I think everybody there had a great time. But it was one day you'll find out, and one day you'll find this. You should know this too, that it's very weird to bring together friend groups that have never met each other before because they're like live in other states or like they just have never come together.
Were there
It was
Mormons
so-
there?
No.
Utahs? Like people
Yeah,
from Utah. They're
my-
Mormons.
my
yeah.
Utah
Not
friends are
everyone
not
in
Mormons.
Utah is a Mormon.
Then why are they in Utah?
All of my friends
Back
from
fucking
Utah,
mate, asshole.
none of them are from Utah. But it was like weird to be like, okay, and so these are these other people who you've heard about, like you vaguely have heard about these people before, but now see each other. My dad was a big hit. For the viewers at home, my dad clocked Austin as autistic about 5 seconds after meeting him. And my mom said that he looked like Prince Charming, and she's sad that he keeps dating mean women.
That's not the word she used. That's not the word
Oh.
she
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna be nice. Okay.
We're politically correct now because Noreen's listening.
Noreen is listening, and I am, just so you know, extremely woke.
Not to hate on your family, but what kind of name is Noreen?
Irish, very Irish.
Yeah, yeah.
This, you're a lost cause. You got
Dude, I'm a
all,
white
you got
mutt.
every single
I'm a
type
mutt.
of ethnic white that you
I'm
could
not.
be.
I'm not like
Except the
I would not
Polacks.
pass. I would not pass the blood tests. Okay.
No.
I was the first person at Greg's engagement party that like not in Greg's family.
I'm
so
whiter
I
than
just
you,
why-
honestly, Greg.
Which my mom thought was very funny, by the way.
I show up at like 6 o'clock on the dot. I go up the stairs and it's just your family sitting there talking to each other, and they all turn to look at me. And your mom is like, "You're Austin, aren't you?" So I'm
knew who
thinking,
you were.
like, what did Greg say to her?
That you were very pretty. I described you as Brittany Murphy-like.
Okay, so with that being said, I don't think Kevin called in, unfortunately, but I think what we're going to do this episode, for old time's sake, before the Event Horizon,
Or the
episode
Event Horizon.
99, we are going to do a couple of voicemails and some monkey news items. And we're
It's
just going
a
to sort
good
of,
old-fashioned clip show, folks.
yeah, just
Yup, we're back.
like Good Mythical Morning.
Is Good Mythical Morning?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Peter.
No, they do like bits. They do like.
So are we
well,
starting?
we do
We're
bits.
we're starting
bits.
at the
We're just
top
like
of the
Good Mythical
list.
Well, I want to go over some news items first as well.
Yeah.
Can we talk
So
about the Valley City in the news? The Mountain
I-
Valley City in the
I'm not
news.
sure what you're talking
Can
about.
we talk about the Asheville in the room?
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
New York Post,
Oh.
Asheville, drug den, shithole,
Yes.
bad place to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
But on purpose.
Maybe.
It's called crust punk.
It's called crust punk, folks. Have you ever seen the movie SLC Punk? Well, we're living AVL punk here, okay? And there's nothing wrong with this town. People are acting like I saw posts about people being afraid to walk around in Asheville.
Now,
Motherfucker.
granted,
Now, granted, I
a
just
couple
told
of
a
minutes
story
ago-
5 minutes ago that made it seem like this might be an unsafe city. But I will say that Tunnel Road does not count. And if those of you who are familiar with this town, who should be no one, Tunnel Road doesn't count. You've got a street like this in your city, and it's got a different name. But here, it's Tunnel Road. Asheville's fine. We walk around here at night all the time. And it's always the motherfuckers who are like, I live off the land. And what that really means is they live off Walmart delivery. Talking about how they're scared to come into the big city. Mind you, everyone at home, not even 100,000 people live here. Not a big city at all. Not a big city at all.
yeah. Well, that wasn't where I was going specifically, but
Sorry,
that is
I'm the
funny and
Asheville
local.
defender.
Yeah, yeah, it is funny and local. It's, we will continue ignoring the New York Post. But speaking of an equally, if not more, reputable news source, TMZ. No,
Perfect.
this is just because that new Michael Jackson biopic that came out, Michael.
Yeah.
A bunch of people just now found out that Michael Jackson had a pet chimpanzee from that movie, which I didn't see the movie. I don't know how prominent of a role Bubbles the chimp played in that movie, but there's all sorts of articles out about it now, like, yes, Bubbles the chimp is real, and he's alive at the Center for Great Apes in Florida. I think he's actually 43 years old right
He's pretty
now.
old.
Damn. Bubbles is old as fuck.
Oh, speaking of old chimps, I think an old ass gorilla, the oldest like primate, non-human primate in captivity, just celebrated its like 60 something birthday. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah, we're Hope Core on this podcast
Yeah, we're
now,
Hope
Greg.
Core.
Hope Core, everyone. We can keep on hoping.
We'll keep on hoping.
This episode sponsored by BetterHelp.
I will
Keep
say
hoping.
though, in regards to Bubbles the chimp, when I went there, I didn't get to see him because they constructed like a house for him to live in. Like it looked like a house that a human would live in,
Like
almost.
Michael Jackson's house.
I don't know that it was much smaller than Michael Jackson's house, I'm sure, but I think maybe just the familiarity, or else, or maybe I don't know. I didn't get to see inside. It just from the outside looked like some kind of house, so I can only speculate. My theory was that he's so used to living in a house that they just like built a house for him. But yeah, I don't know. He's probably a little messed up from. We've talked about Bubbles. Yeah, we've talked. We've done this bit before. We'll leave it at that.
Family Guy's done
Concrete
this bit
comes and
before.
gives kisses, everyone.
Yeah.
Concrete comes over here. She gives me kisses. She mushes her face into you. You gonna sit down right there? Are you gonna be good?
The oldest gorilla,
Mhm.
I believe, celebrated her birthday a couple of weeks ago. I heard this on the radio, and I did not get to share it on the episode. Whenever we recorded our last episode, actually, was when they kind of were making this announcement. But she is 69 years old.
Nice.
Nice.
She's 69 years old. Her name is Fatou, Fatou, for those who want to look into her. And she lives in Berlin. She's she's grandma. You heard of mother.
Ben
Get ready for
Berliner.
grandmother.
She's mothering.
She's Berliner. She's
grandmothering.
I'm Berliner. What did JFK
Do you think
say?
they would?
I don't know, he said some shit like
Yeah,
that.
some-
I don't
yeah.
know.
Do you think they'd let her into Bergheim?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, of course
It's
they
the
would.
club.
Oh, the club. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. Honestly, they should, and they
They'd
should
let
like,
you
fucking.
They treat
I
you like
hate-
a
I
fucking
hated
piece of
clubbing in
pork in
Germany.
there,
It's
bud.
kind of a pain in the ass. You're not allowed to wear.
You know,
yeah.
there's such an uptight culture that I can't imagine that they're not doing like horrific sex
Yeah,
rituals.
but
are
gets
doing
loose.
horrific sex rituals in those clubs. It's the
Yeah,
whole
gets
fucking
loose
point.
and
That's why
yeah.
they don't let you in.
The whole
loose.
point of that's the whole point of being a pent up repressed society is that you can do freaky horrible sex shit in the club.
No. You got to do it like in America, where you like blast away a bunch of school children because of that.
Yeah, that's another option, I guess.
Mhm. Those are your two choices. You become like the Germans, where everything has a rule, or you utilize your Second Amendment to destroy like 38 families.
I love my Second Amendment, so I think I gotta go with the second option. Unfortunately.
Well, speaking of the Second
can
Amendment,
we do weird sex shit with our guns?
I'm sure you could.
I'm glad you asked.
What a great transition! What a great segue.
No,
If only.
not actually related to fucking your gun, but kind of.
Alston's got that Mosin lubed up.
This is from last week, like
Bayonet.
maybe a little bit. I think 5 days ago, April 23rd. This is from Axios.
I love Axios News Service, my favorite news aggregator.
Thank you, Axios News Aggregator.
U.S. sailor en route to Strait of Hormuz sidelined by monkey attack.
Yeah,
So-
this was insane to see when it came.
It was great to hear. We love to hear JD Pon monkeys, joint
Folks.
dictatorship of the primates of oppressed nations.
Yeah.
You absolutely love to see it, folks.
So I'll just go ahead and read.
I
through
actually had
this
no
article.
idea that's what JD Pond meant.
That
Well,
is what
Not
JD
the private
JD
proletariat,
Pond means.
but,
but,
you know.
Yeah, not the private
Actually, no,
part.
that is what it means now.
Yeah, now it does. Hey, listen, we're all primates.
Truly.
I actually straight up don't know what it means.
I just said it. Joint
it?
dictatorship of the proletariat of oppressed
Oh.
nations.
Yeah.
I thought that
Anyways.
was a joke. Rarely am I.
Anyways, a U.S. Navy sailor assigned to a mine-sweeping ship that's headed for the Strait of Hormuz was medically evacuated to his home port after he was scratched by an Asian monkey while ashore in Thailand. It's a crab-eating macaque or long-tailed macaque. Why it matters. The Navy reports that the incident did not delay the USS Chief's mission and that the sailor is okay, but officials say the attack is a reminder that military missions face unexpected troubles and disruptions that are hard to wargame for.
I'm sorry, is
Quote-
this boat called the USS Chief?
I guess so. The USS Sosa. So
Fuck, dude, we forgot to put monkeys in the war game.
Fuck,
we
Oh,
forgot to
plan for
factor in
this.
monkeys into the. They're gonna have to start doing that more and more soon.
True, dude. Fort Bragg overrun by monkeys. Now
Yes,
that's what we
dude,
want.
please. I should do that myself. I should just make it happen.
We'll cut this bit out, and then when we launch our dastardly plot to destroy Fort Bragg.
Okay, we have to cut this bit out now.
Yeah, well, now you can't use those words.
You can't say those words in that order, Chandra.
Yeah.
I can say whatever I want. I got my First Amendment rights.
It does not cover threats of violence.
I was
That's a
never-
settled case.
Hey.
What about threats of monkey?
Exactly. It's not a threat of violence. It's a threat of monkey. Nobody said the monkeys were gonna hurt anybody. They're just gonna.
Yeah, and by the way,
Cause
for those of you at
hijinks.
home who are keeping track, we are
some monkey
entering
business.
month 3 of a 3-day special military operation to curtail Iran's nuclear program.
Yeah,
North
related
Korea, you
is
know what you have to do.
it's been the special military operation has been delayed further by this brave monkey warrior who's fighting presumably on the side of the oppressed peoples of the world.
The Mujahideen.
The monkey Hadeen, maybe.
I don't know if we have to find one for it.
Al Makakta?
I
Mujahideen?
like the way you think. I like the way you
Mujahideen.
think. The Mujah cream pie dean.
What kind of monkey was this again?
It's a
It's a
long-tailed macaque.
Oh, okay.
So, quote, weird stuff happens, one military official said. This was definitely an unknown unknown. Yeah, it took you a second. It took you a second.
Rumsfeld roll in his grave. Oh, would you
I
look at the
forgot
state of
this
my
one.
goddamn hegemony? It's over, dude.
It's
The monkeys
over,
were an
dude.
unknown unknown. It's
American century of humiliation.
fuck.
Are you wearing a fucking Sabres jersey?
Go Sabres.
Is
What's
it
the
called the
series
jersey
at?
in hockey?
Uh,
What else would
it's
it be
currently
called?
3-1 Sabres.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sabres
this
are
is
trying
gonna be
patch it
crazy,
up
dude. When the
low-key.
Canes and the Sabres have to play each other, whew,
Yup.
I'm gonna
the
come
East
to your
Coast will
house.
burn.
I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna throttle you to death.
Yeah. Oh, we should roll up to Buffalo, to Austin's parent, or to Raleigh, wherever they're gonna watch the game. Wherever Austin goes to watch the Stanley Cup game, we got to show up in our. Canes
If the
gear.
Sabres beat the Hurricanes, this is a promise, by the way. I
Okay.
am going to start, like, I'm going to show up, I'm going to go to Buffalo, and I'm going to start jump scaring your grandma until it kills her.
Oh my god.
I'm going to pop up. I know where she lives. I'm going to be, like, in her garage, you know, in the stacks of Budweiser, and I'm going to pop out from behind when she comes to get a new case.
Stacks of Budweiser boxes.
She does have stacks of
I'll
Budweiser
tell you
boxes.
what would happen if I did that. Your grandma would blow a hole in my chest with like the concealed 44 Magnum she has.
She has these big ass fucking like World War II shotguns in her closet, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to shoot you with a fucking trench gun, dude. A trench shotgun.
She's gonna cut me in half.
Blowing you in half with that shit that got banned by the Geneva Convention. So, Axio says, zoom in. The Navy dispatched the chief and the USS Pioneer in mid-April from Southeast Asia to hunt and sweep for mines that Iran laid in and around the Strait of Hormuz. During a stopover in Phuket, Thailand, a Navy electronics technician, whom officials did not
I'm just
identify...
glazing over that one.
What do you want me to do? That's the name.
It's Phuket, dude.
Is it actually?
Yeah, dude, it's not called Fuck It Thailand.
I thought it was...
You've been to Thailand.
Yeah, man.
I
come
never
on.
heard the name pronounced. I assumed it wasn't actually fuck it. I'm sure it was like but like I didn't think it was that drastically different.
Chat, kill this guy.
I didn't know. I just read it how I saw it. I don't know. It's fuck it.
Oh, by the way, fuck, I almost forgot. We're still in the part of the episode where people are listening, so if you're listening, you can still enter the raffle to win that license plate hanging on my wall.
Oh yeah, I guess we got to do that next episode.
I am drawing names out of a hat. I'll be spending 20 minutes writing shit down. I'm probably gonna use one of them random those wheels that you can use on the computer. Type.
That is
'Cause
true.
then I could do multiple.
I think it would be more fun if you drew a name out of a hat though.
Yeah. You ever heard of a
I
printer?
don't have that much paper lying around.
Just fucking go buy sticky notes. They're like
Yeah, but I gotta make
$2.
like 20 of some of these people's names.
So how many raffle entries are there?
I don't know. I made like $100 on that bitch. Yeah.
What
Well.
did you use it for? Your electricity bill?
I think I paid my electric bill with it.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks, everyone. I have nothing left to
anyways.
raffle off except my blood and semen. So if anybody wants either of those things, let me know.
During a stopover in Phuket, Thailand, a Navy electronics technician, whom officials did not identify, encountered the monkey on shore and was scratched. It's unclear what kind of monkey was involved, but long-tailed macaques are common in Thailand and can be particularly aggressive. I mean, there's no shot he got scratched by like a gibbon or something.
They're saying he got scratched, but I know that this was like a drunk sailor, like prodding at a fucking monkey.
Dude, look at this monkey. It was almost certainly a macaque. It sounds like a macaque interaction to have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to notice a pattern that all of the sex tourist nations, they're also huge U.S. Navy stopover points, and that's because
Wonder why that is.
we live in the United Republic of Rape.
You did not have to put that much pop on the P there. But true.
It's true.
Ensure he had adequate medical care, the sailor was evacuated to the chief's forward base in Sasebo, Japan? Sasebo? I don't know.
You're usually so good at this.
I don't know. Word of the incident spread quickly in the Navy's tight-knit mine-sweeping community, whose members say the job on the slow-moving ships is tedious and dangerous. So you know they're fucking each other on those mine-sweeping ships, first of all.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
the Navy's the gay branch.
I'm going to ignore all this stuff about What is the Strait of Hormuz? I know what it is. Anyways,
Where are we even
let's
going with
listen to
this
what
story?
Uzi
We already
uses.
we just covered the whole story. Let's
well,
just do
no,
fucking
there's some
voicemails.
funny quotes left at the
Oh,
very
okay.
end. What they're saying. This is the subheading from Axios. What they're saying.
Woke they're saying.
Quote, a sailor assigned to Avenger-class mine was scratched by a monkey. Spokesperson told Axios the sailor received medical care, flew back to Japan. Said one source briefed on the incident. Quote, normally you worry that sailors ashore would be at risk of catching a disease from some other activity, not from a monkey.
Because they're in Thailand. Because of the implication.
Because of the implication.
Because of the implication. Say it again, Greg. United States of Rape. We should make that our tagline.
No! What do you mean?
He's gonna have to do so
Welcome.
much editing to this episode.
No, you can leave it in. You can leave it in. We're making fun of imperialism. It's okay. It's morally correct.
At the very end of the article, there's a little blurb about how macaques carry the herpes B virus. That makes me wonder if they inform the U.S. military, and that's why that guy made that joke. Like, huh, I would have thought he would get herpes from having sex with a prostitute in those nations we're exploiting.
I do think that's exactly it, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably what he was doing.
There's like an anime antagonist you're emulating when you do that.
A specific one?
I don't know.
I feel like it's a specific
I'm not trying to do a specific one. So the other two quick ones I wanna shoot off real quick, if you'll let me.
Let me blow my load.
I'll let you shoot off wherever you want, buddy.
So, it's, by the way, hi, Greg's cousin. So this tweet is from ICE, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. That ICE. They tweeted Amanda Leigh Flores. Flores? I don't know. She
You're
looks
kind of doing Piccolo.
So Amanda Leigh Flores, a U.S. citizen
Looks like
from
fat Hillary
Illinois.
Clinton.
She doesn't like that Hillary Clinton.
She does.
Picture here. She looks like
Yeah,
yeah.
Jamie, put Fat Hillary on the screen.
Put her on the screen. Right here, please.
Oh my God, that's anyways. A U.S. citizen from Illinois paid thousands of dollars to have others make sexual torture videos involving adult and baby monkeys for people in deranged online group chats.
Sexual torture videos.
She pleaded guilty April 15th following an ICE and FBI joint investigation. And then they followed this up with, although many Americans think ICE's work is strictly immigration related, ICE enforces over 400 federal laws and statutes. So they're, I don't know, I guess this is a part of their like PR backpedaling where they're like, we catch real sickos too, and not even just the immigrant ones.
I don't even think this isn't really an ICE investigation. It's a Homeland Security investigation. Which
yeah,
is not
they're
ICE.
just claiming
ICE
it for the
just-
PR.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I mean,
a
it's
home-
good that the FBI is still rolling these motherfuckers up. Like, I guarantee they've got, like, those group chats are, like, 90% informants at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, but the good part is that they're too stupid to realize it, so they keep getting caught.
Do you think this was actually Hillary Clinton who bought those photos and videos, but they had to, like, find a patsy?
They had to face
Like,
at
it's
her.
like they had to, yeah. It's like,
Put her through the fat filter.
protect her identity. They can't know what Hillary's up
Fat
to.
Universe. Fat Universe Hiller. Sorry, that's a reference to an old Tumblr post. Anyways. Those still pop up in my mind sometimes, if you're wondering.
I didn't wonder I knew. Yeah, I know how your brain works. It's like a faulty switchboard.
The replies are mostly uninteresting blue check shit. I'm not going to bother sifting through it. But so, yeah, ICE is claiming responsibility for locking up a monkey torturer, I guess. It's mostly the FBI and DHS is doing, but, you know, whatever. We don't have to hand it to them, so we won't.
Fuck that lady. What's her name again? Hillary Clinton?
Amanda Leigh Flores.
Oh, okay.
And Flores sounds like it could be
Packwatch.
like a
It's
Latina
New
last
Orleans.
name, but it's like
probably
not.
French.
No, it's Illinois.
Oh, why was New Orleans investigating this then? I don't know.
Why are you getting New Orleans?
She pled
Oh
guilty
yeah, wait,
following an
what?
ICE HSI New Orleans, an FBI joint
Oh
investigation.
yeah, wait, yeah. Why was New Orleans investigating this?
Maybe she's living in New Orleans now. She's from Illinois. I don't know.
I don't know.
Flores.
Well, it does say she's from Illinois. That
Yeah,
not
it
that
says
she's
from
currently
Illinois.
living
I don't
there.
think there's any
I don't
Frenchies
know.
in Illinois.
I'm not clicking on
Well,
the
Puerto Rican up there.
ice.gov article about it. It's you can assume we know what's going on in these group chats by now. So, last little piece of news I want to rapid fire off at you real quick is something that I actually saw get recommended to me as like an Instagram reel kind of deal. This is from CBS 12 News. 13 sloths rescued from Orlando's Sloth World after 31 die, one in critical condition. So,
yeah, I heard about this. When I was,
okay.
Because it happened this weekend. I think that it was like
Yeah.
the news broke. I was in my hotel room. My mom was like, "Oh my god, look at this! The sloths are all dead." I'm like, "What? Why did you tell me this?" I'm sitting here like drinking my
it
martini.
came on in
like-
between the Family Guy and the AC blasting noise.
Yeah, literally.
So, 13 sloths rescue. Okay, they're just restating the headline. Anyways, yeah, okay. The 13 sloths spent a second night in rehabilitation, and they're all like doing good, but one is still in serious condition. So, who's to say?
Okay.
So, officials at the Central Florida Zoo and Botanical Gardens, because if you didn't know, people, zoos also do like wildlife rescue shit too. It's not just whatever you think zoos do. They do a lot of things. They're not all bad. They're not all bad.
This one though, maybe not the
Well,
best
that's
case.
okay. Not talking about Sloth World. I'm talking about the Central Florida Zoo and Botanical
Oh,
Gardens.
that has taken them in.
That has taken them in to rescue them.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Which also interesting that I think they also know that the tide is sort of turning against animals in captivity in general, and that's why several zoos now have sort of rebranded to be botanical gardens as well. It's just something to consider. I don't know. Who knows?
I feel like a lot of zoos have always had botanical gardens because they always have like a butterfly exhibit or like a bird thing.
Yeah, but to be a botanical garden, like a registered one, there's a lot of criteria you have to meet, and you have to like harness and label like a number of native flora, and there's some, I don't know what the qualifications are, but there's some accrediting body, I'm sure,
Interesting.
that I don't know specifically the name of, but it's a rigorous process from what I understand. So Central Florida Zoo say the sloths were transported to their care on Friday and are receiving round-the-clock monitoring and treatment from veterinary and animal care teams. Keepers say they're cautiously optimistic as the animals show early signs of improvement, though recovery is expected to take time. Many of the sloths arrived dehydrated and underweight, with several in more critical condition. The update comes as scrutiny intensifies over Orlando's Sloth World, where they're, I guess, buying these sloths and putting them in a gigantic warehouse.
Yep.
Like, no AC, no heat, no nothing. They're just throwing them in this fucking warehouse, just raw.
If I remember correctly from when I read the article, they have this big ass warehouse with, like you said, no running water, no AC, no central heating. So what they did over the winter was they got a bunch of space heaters, like a shit ton of space heaters, and put it in the warehouse. And naturally, what happens when you link up like 30 fucking space heaters together, it short circuited the electrical system for the building, and I think the complex that I was part of.
I see.
And the 31 plus two-toed and three-toed sloths they had, because they had like a random mixture of them. They just grabbed them from whatever buyer or whatever seller they could get them from. And over December and January in Florida, where it was cold enough, the sloths died from exposure and the cold. Because sloths live in the tropics. They need warm weather. They can't regulate their body temperature well, or really at all. So when it got cold, they just died almost all of them.
So it looks, according to Fox 35 Orlando 19 hours ago, a total of 52 sloths have died in this warehouse.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone's gotta go to fucking jail.
The
about
attraction hasn't even opened yet. It's just like a planned fucking attraction. It's, oh my god, it's like in a strip mall next to a Mr. Cool ice cream and boba tea and Buffalo Wild Wings.
that. Dude, let's go to Sloth World and get some fucking wings.
Fuck
What the
yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Average Floridian mindset.
The Google overview, which is probably AI generated, says that it's been shut down, but that doesn't sound, I haven't heard that from any news sources. Customers demand refunds following the death count rising at the Orlando Sloth World. Well, first of all, why are you fucking buying pre-sale tickets to a fucking warehouse with a bunch of sloths in it?
crazy.
What is wrong with the state of Florida? Just truly, there's something wrong with not just the state and the legislature, but the way people's brains work there, where they think the world is Disney World and they can just do whatever they want all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane, actually.
My enemy is not the Floridian government. It's the people of Florida.
It's the people of Florida, low key.
Ron DeSantis. No, it's not Ron. Yeah, Ron DeSantis. Fuck him. You in Florida specifically, kill yourself now.
I could censor bleep that out, but they could just read your lips very easily.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Put fucking low tier God here. Put the goddamn electricity on.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, this is just like really. I'm trying to find a picture of it here. It really is just like in a strip mall next to some hotels and a Buffalo Wild Wing.
We gotta do something about these people.
The concept photos that are almost definitely AI generated look cool though, but in reality, it's fucking a warehouse where they're dying.
Yeah. They don't have running water.
Yeah, no, this is an AI generated Facebook picture that says the world's first slotharium called Sloth World is opening in Orlando in February 2026, and it's incredibly adorable. Note it is almost May 2026, and they're still just dying in this warehouse. So, not happening, folks. So, I think now is a good time to start the voicemails, which we have 6 of, but some of them are 2-parters.
Hey, I was thinking, and I love this podcast so much. I'm never going to be able to recommend this to like 90% of the people I know. I can't even be like, oh, we're on a long road trip. Let me put on a little something in the car to keep us
Why
not bored,
not?
right?
Why
Let me
not?
put
Be
on,
brave.
Everyone's like, oh,
You have to be
like
brave.
that monkey podcast. You're going to put on the monkey podcast? I'm like, no, I can't, because half of it is like sexual harassment of like the members against each other, and it's good, and I
true.
enjoy. I can't say I enjoy that after saying that. That sounds really bad. Anyway,
No, you can say it, it's fine.
Yeah, you're
it's a
allowed.
good podcast, but
Hey, you're allowed to say that.
Little
I'm
voyeur.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. I can't
We'll
do this.
sexually harass
You
you.
should.
Anyway, in terms of actual monkey questions, I was wondering, could you get like different species that don't like each other, like chimps and gorillas? I know you mentioned once like chimps were like actively having like turf wars with gorillas in their actual natural habitat. But if there's like a mutual threat and both of them, like say, okay, intensely batshit, I guess example, say you have a troop of gorillas, a troop of chimpanzees, and like a group of like 5 guys with machetes. And the chimps and gorillas are made aware that the guys with machetes are gonna kill them. And it's just like organized enough to where like not one group of each could take out the guys on their own. They would have to band up. Could they work together? Would they work together on this? Or would it just evolve into like a free-for-all frenzy? Like would the chimps just be trying to kill everybody? Anyway, thanks.
So there's a part two
Thanks.
to this, but I do want to say, maybe this was covered by our recent primate violence episode, which I think this was sent in before that, but, the chimps and gorillas don't really frequently get into any violent altercations, which I had to double check, but yeah, there is a small, like, overlap in territory, basically. It looks like in Gabon, is that how you say it? Gabon?
In the Congo.
The African nation.
Oh, I don't know. I never heard it before.
Well, anyways, it looks like in Gabon's Luango National Park, there was a lethal territorial dispute between chimps and gorillas, which I'm pretty sure we talked about, at least. I remember this vaguely. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any primates inherently hate other species of primates. They're fearful innately of other species, I think, in a lot of cases. But also that's not necessarily true either, because there's a lot of cohabitation.
Nothing is necessarily true.
Yeah, I mean, there's gradations, there's levels to this kind of shit. But I mean, realistically speaking, if you want the realistic answer, if there was like a group of chimps and gorillas that were like scared of each other, but there was a group of humans with machetes backing them into a corner, would they start fighting each other? I don't know, probably not. I think the optimist in me would like to believe that they would come to an understanding, but realistically, they're going to freak the hell out and do whatever they can to escape from primarily the humans.
Yeah.
I think the humans would be the primary threat. Is the best answer to
The
your
answer
question.
is the humans win. The humans with machetes win.
Yes,
as history has played out time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that other primates would be able to sort of like power scale other primates in terms of threat levels, and we would be at the very top of that power scale. We're a multiverse level threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how teenagers are always
Conceptually.
doing that fucking power scaling bullshit, like could Goku beat Superman? I think chimpanzees would actually enjoy that quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
I mean, I could swear I remember something about like some not orangutans. Orangutans like are on Borneo. There's no other apes around.
They're
doing their own thing.
They
Oh.
just do it. They
could've
exist,
swore.
but they're just vibing out.
I'm just doing me.
Baboons and chimpanzees.
If your girl love her, let her love me.
Baboons and chimps hang out sometimes. I think they get along every once in a while.
My favorite example, or at least my most well-known example, is the silver langur monkeys with the proboscis monkeys, to the point where they've actually hybridized and had children together. But yeah,
Yeah, we've talked about various.
they'll chop it up with anyone, you know.
They're just chopping it up.
Yeah, they chill like that. They be in the cut. Ain't no big deal.
I'll smoke and chill with anyone. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, I'm just smoking and chilling.
So this voicemail has a 9-second part 2, so we'll do that as well.
Anyway, I forgot to say, Greg, I'm sorry you can never go back from bald because I gotta slam a plunger on that thing. Bye.
Oh?
Thank you. I can never go back from bald because the good Lord has taken that from me. If you really want the real
Yeah.
answer, I was too powerful with hair.
Hello, Gorilla Radio Show.
Oh,
Gay person.
hello.
By the end of this call,
Okay.
I will ask you to guess my pronouns, so start thinking about that right now.
They, she.
Anyways, on topic. In episode...
Are you doing the Joker?
Episode 92, Chop Chud Chimps.
Where are you people all
claim
getting
you
your
will
voice
have,
training?
Like, literally anyone on the damn show. Bring me on. I have no qualifications whatsoever.
Neither do I.
No,
But
you're the
you can have me on
Joker.
the podcast, I guess. I can
Welcome to
talk
the
about-
podcast.
What the fuck? I can contribute meaningfully to discussions about Magic the Gathering. I can tell you about
meaningfully
apes in Magic the
contribute.
Gathering. Who gives a shit?
I'm starting to
Okay,
go back. 'cause I don't
my
think they're
actual
on
question,
purpose.
though.
No, they're
My
absolutely
actual
not. That's
question.
how they sound.
Oh, I feel bad too.
What type of ape
I
do
don't.
you think
They
will
call.
be the
They
best
know what they're
Twitch
getting.
streamer?
Screamer?
Who'd
Twitch
be
streamer.
getting the most
Best
views?
Oh.
Twitch.
It's an ape or a Twitch streamer. Who'd be getting the most views?
Wait, what's the
What
question?
type of ape would you personally watch stream on Twitch?
They're asking which ape would be the best
Okay,
Twitch streamer.
You could
Northern
take this
Line.
question after the voicemail, sorry, but I'm gonna give you like 15 seconds here to put in your guess for what my pronouns are.
I'm going
and
with
then I'm
Greg.
gonna-
I
I'm
guessed.
going
I
with
guessed
Geishi.
immediately. All right, you didn't even need to get that far, and you knew what you were getting, and you know that I've been doing this bit for almost 4 years. Okay.
The correct answer is they, it.
Ah,
Fuck!
All right.
so close.
Have a good one. See you.
Damn.
You know what? It's becoming more common, so I'm gonna have to start guessing it.
You will have to start guessing it.
Well, is it like bad to guess someone's pronouns are it? Like that seems like something you have to get confirmation.
Austin
of.
said not a valid identity.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying like it
low-key.
seems like something you have to confirm.
You know what?
first
I have a
before-
question for you, dear
So what's
caller.
the difference
I
between it
need
and he?
someone. Yeah, I need someone to explain to me what it's even fucking means, because I feel like
It's-
they them covers that.
It's not about covering it. I think it's just like
Vibes.
I don't know.
What's the fucking vibe? You're the fucking creature from the Black Lagoon? I don't
I
understand.
think that's
so.
I think that's the intended vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like, so if you're it's, are you on something? Call back in and tell us what hormones you take.
All of them.
And also,
yeah, Greg
seriously,
doesn't
I
understand
mean
that
this.
there's a distinction.
mean
You don't have
this.
to. The pronouns could be anything you want. You don't have to even take hormones if you don't want.
I've already said you could they me. All right, I'm further along in my queer journey than you are.
That's not true.
Now, moving on. Well, I guess no, it's not as true anymore.
Okay. Also, caller. I don't remember if you gave us your name. Caller. If you're not doing the Joker in that call, you need to like start enunciating and like pick up the
I
pace.
think they gave us. I don't.
Well, it
fuck,
could
I don't
also
think
be.
it gave us their name. Is they it right?
Whoa,
Was I wrong?
Look at
See,
Greg.
it's- yeah.
Wow. He's using pronouns and shit. Whoa.
Yeah.
No,
Yup.
but
So wait, hold on.
It sounded
Stop.
a bit
Stop
like.
talking.
Hold on.
Stop
hold on.
talking.
It sounded a
Stop
bit like they were
talking.
just trying
Stop
to be
talking.
quiet and keep their voice low for the call. That's my
Don't
guess.
care. Don't care. I'm gonna do a second thing. First, 5'10", lanky as hell. Now, let's guess
They
their
all
name
are.
because they didn't give us. They all are. Let's guess a name. Let's name this caller. Name this caller.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna
Uh,
say Percy.
Because of Percy Jackson.
Yes. They
No,
all
we're not
pick one.
doing. We're not doing. I'm answering the actual question that was sent in. So they asked which ape would be the best Twitch streamer, which I misheard as which ape would be the best screamer. And
Austin can't
I
stop
have an
thinking
answer to
about
both.
sex.
Austin was horrified when he misheard it. I could see on his face, but
What
he was
would be-
at
which
the same
ape would be
time
the best
so
creamer?
deeply intrigued at what the answer could be.
I mean, I think chimps are the loudest, but I
Yeah,
don't have
definitely
the.
a chimp. I think just for the sustain that they could get out of it.
I mean, because like all the people I know that have worked with chimps are partially deaf, and I've been around chimps long enough to know those motherfuckers are loud as shit. I'm pretty sure they're the loudest. Maybe bonobos can get higher. I don't know. I no comparison
Can you
data.
take
Take me
me
higher?
higher? Thank
So,
you,
a
champion.
Twitch streamer, I think a gibbon is playful, sort of mischievous, if you will.
No, I think gibbons are a little psychotic. Remember what's his name? The
You have to be
League of
a little
Legends streamer with the
psychotic.
fucked up head.
Right, yeah.
What was his name?
Tyler won.
Tyler One. Like a gibbon
That's
would make a
crazy
good
about
Tyler
that. What
One.
the hell?
He
I
did have
think a
crazy head
gibbon.
shape.
I think a gibbon
I
would
guess
be.
actually, yeah. We're thinking of like who would be
Imagine-
a good Twitch
dude.
streamer.
Imagine the fucking like. You know that thing that Counter-Strike players do where they whip the fucking mouse real hard to swing the gun around in like quick
Yeah.
scope motherfuckers? Gibbons, imagine the reach they'd have with their arms.
Their
to do
long
that.
ass arms.
They'd be doing crazy flicks, dog. Get accused of aimbotting all the time.
Okay, so here's the thing. The issue is that the best streamers today are no longer like quirked up white boys
They're normal
having
ass
a
white
good
boys.
time on playing video games. It's like clinically insane motherfuckers who will kill you in the street
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
like
true.
3 extra viewers.
Oh,
So,
like
well,
speed.
A chimpanzee would be an excellent kick streamer because a chimpanzee would love gambling and harming people on live stream.
That's kind of,
And I think a bonobo could give like
it.
Amaranth a run for her money.
A bonobo looks maxer like fucking clavicular or whatever.
Yup.
All right,
Oh.
let's go to the next one. We got a bunch of these.
Hi, this is Eddie from Dorchester. I was just wondering, are monkeys capable of love? Like, if I bought one,
Do you actually sound like
would it
this?
understand my affections?
I think so.
Thanks, I'll hang up.
Your name is what from Dorchester?
It's Eddie.
That was a good one.
That was a really
Eddie
good
from
one.
Dorchester. That was a good voice. All right, let's listen to the
I
second
thought
part. Let's listen
Dorchester
to the
was
second
in
part.
like England.
No, you're stupid. It's near Boston.
Oh, there's got to be like 2 Dorchesters.
That's the whole point of New England.
That's the whole point of New England. Yeah.
That's the second part.
By the way, fuck the Bruins. By the way, just saying.
Is Diane Fossey related to Bob Fosse?
No.
You
So to
really
answer-
sound like this.
I just want to say, like,
Bob Fosse.
I think
Who the
I
fuck is
think-
this guy?
I think Eddie opened up this first voicemail by taking a big gulp of some kind of liquor. It sounded like some kind of beer.
Kind of like that, yeah.
That's because all New Englanders are drunk all the time.
Well, you're gonna need more drinks after the Sabres eliminate the Bruins again,
And then
but,
lose themselves to the Hurricanes.
but a monkey would be capable of understanding that you love it. But when monkeys are in captivity and you're holding them in captivity, I think they know that you love them. They just don't care because they hate you. They resent you for that.
Yeah. for being either
Sorry to
queer or
be a
person.
party pooper, but that's the sort of vibe that I've
I think
gotten
more
from
importantly,
the
though, I
monkeys I
think-
work with.
I think monkeys love each other.
I think monkeys love each other.
Monkeys love each other.
Eddie from Dorchester. He, him, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. be
She,
a
her,
complete
surprisingly,
curveball.
honestly. Yeah, Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie in the girl way.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, weirdly enough, cis man, she her pronouns.
It happens. It happens. I can imagine what this guy looks like, by the way.
Yeah,
I've never been to Boston,
I
I
did
don't
get
know
a very
what
vivid
No neck.
mental image.
No neck. Thumb head.
I'm getting a very vivid mental image.
Thumb
of this
head,
voicemail as
Red
well.
Sox jersey. Okay.
Mm.
Thanks for
Basketball
listening, Eddie.
shorts.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for listening, Eddie. You fucking
right.
schmuck.
Hi, it's Eddie from Dorchester again.
Hey,
So you were saying about the there's no monkeys in North America except for Mexico.
well,
But I know there's that breeding population
he's
in
a listener. He's
Florida
a
and
real
South
listener.
Carolina.
He knows his
At
stuff.
what point do we consider those no longer invasive species and just like part of the ecosystem?
Did you hit like a fucking bong between these two?
Also, go Pats.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
No, yeah, Eddie, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the discussion we just had on our earlier episode because
You know what,
I mean-
Eddie?
And I think
we already do consider an invasive species of fucking ape not invasive anymore, and it's people from Massachusetts.
Dead ass. I do think they never stop being invasive. They just become established. That's kind of the thing. I think that's what that's the actual distinction we're waiting on to see if that happens. Because like we said in the episode or two ago,
They're not necessarily established. yet.
Exactly,
Like they're
which is like-
breeding, but they're just sort of like maintaining, I feel like.
Yeah.
They're kind of like Israel.
like at any time that breeding population, if one bad thing, like one bad day happens,
All
it's
it
over
takes
for
is
them.
one bad day.
All it takes is one bad day for you to become a fucking masshead.
And go
Excuse me, the
Pats.
correct
Fuck
terminology
you.
is mass hole.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Go Pats! I was right, by the way.
I don't know about
Dumbhead.
hating fucking New Englanders enough. I'm not about that shit. I'm
Police
from...
officer haircut.
Yeah, dude, we had the same exact guy in mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have the exact same guy in our heads.
You know it.
I can see
okay.
it.
He's drunk. He's beating his wife right now.
No.
He's got big, plump red cheeks and a crooked tooth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a crooked tooth.
Yeah,
He works
honestly,
at he works the only union job left.
Come to think of it, I guess New Englanders are the closest thing we have to Englanders in America, which makes sense given the name.
I think that's not true. Actually, I think it's Appalachians.
I don't think that's true. Yeah, it's definitely Appalachian.
because they were Englanders
so?
and then they got totally isolated from everybody else.
That's
Well,
why
yeah,
they're
but
all
then-
fucking each other's cousins.
Well, yeah, but then they took like a massive like cultural nosedive. I think the Bostonites have sort of kept.
Do you
keeping their
think the
spirit
people
alive.
of Boston have more or less culture than Appalachia?
No, I'm not saying they have more or less. I didn't mean to. By nosedive, I just mean like a vast veering off course, rather.
No, I think they're closer to the original course.
I don't. Is that true?
A
'Cause I feel
bunch of old stock poor dirt farmers moved to this continent to be old stock poor dirt farmers.
Yeah, England would have fallen into the sea if the Africans and Indians had not moved there en masse.
I don't know. I just think that Boston is culturally similar, but I can see a case for both.
Whatever.
Well,
fuck you and
anyways.
fuck
I
Eddie.
don't know
Now
how
on to the
culturally
fifth
similar- I know that-
voicemail.
I know that
Voicemail number
Appalachian
5.
language is very similar to Old English, like Shakespeare
It is.
English. Voicemail 5? Okay.
Dearest darling Chandran, I have 2 questions. I'll do my best to get through them as fast as
Chandran,
possible
by the
this
way.
time. All right. First off,
He they.
in exhibits with a bunch of animals, how do they make sure that each of the animals is getting the right amount of food? And like one, the biggest, strongest, badass animal isn't just taking all the food.
This is the question for
I
Chandra.
can't imagine like a zookeeper,
Yeah,
standing
what?
guard over bulls, and that probably wouldn't be a great idea with like tigers. My
Are you
mom
being
has,
held
like, 2 dogs,
hostage?
and one of them bullies the shit out of each other. How do they even enforce diets if an animal gets too heavy? Question number 2: did we ever find out how we put down a whale shark? I'm still curious about that one.
Like
And
how
you
they got
looked
it
it
out of
up.
the tank? I'm gonna ask when I go to the aquarium next month.
Well, no, they were asking how they ended up euthanizing the whale shark, and
I
It
think
was
it
a
was up to
shit
this-
ton of drugs,
shit
if
ton
I
of
remember
drugs.
correctly.
well, no, because they would have to put it in the water, and that would kill everything else in the water.
What are you talking about? They injected it. It's fucking the size of a school bus.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess
They
yeah,
gave him
'cause-
so
no,
much Fent, he did the Fent fold in the tank. Just
Well, yeah, no. There's the because they can like swim alongside the shark. I think that is how they did it.
I think they gave him a shit ton of propofol. If you really want the real answer, they gave him enough propofol to stop
I
his heart.
asked when I was working at the aquarium, and they weren't entirely sure either. But I think that was what they said was they just like swim alongside it and injected
Seriously,
it.
caller, were you being held hostage?
But no,
Why
I
are
don't-
you calling me from a closet? Like, is the pepperoni holding a gun right now?
That's what I mean when it sounds like some of these people are so ashamed to be calling into our show that they're just keeping their voices.
They're
really
hiding
low.
from their loved ones to call us.
Yeah,
Like a fucking
like it's a
sex
sex
hotline.
hotline.
Yeah.
Say it with your goddamn chest. all right?
I'm
If you
calling
wanna call
Gorilla
me,
Radio Show, and I
Be
don't know.
more
I don't
like
care
Eddie.
who knows.
They,
Yeah.
them. I'm gonna start guessing
So-
everybody's pronouns every episode.
So
Austin?
I'm a little confused with. I thought these questions were addressed to Chandran, but I guess not.
I want to re-listen to that first part. Why did you address me?
I think they were just saying they love you the best.
Oh, I am pretty lovable.
Well, anyways, to answer your question about
Chan
how they ensure that animals are getting like their diet, basically, when you calculate like diets in grams of what food to give to animals, at least for primates, I know. Well, no, the same thing was say with the sea lions. With the sea lions and seals and stuff, it's easy because you just fill a bucket with fish, and the buckets are labeled, and so you know which bucket to grab from when you're feeding, this sea lion, and the sea lion just takes the fish directly from you. They catch it in their mouth. Anyways, Sea lions, that's easy. Monkeys, that is true when they're in the big fucking enclosures together. It is just kind of like a free-for-all a little bit, and the dominant monkeys do frequently scare the less dominant monkeys out of, into handing over their food. This is something we talked about in the primate violence episode as well, where it's a bit of an evolutionary trade-off where you don't have to get into as many fights, but you're also less nourished, so to speak. But in captivity, with all these like weighing out of food, with this all being basically just approximation with some massive room for error sort of built into the calculations, and assuming that they're going to waste probably half that food anyway, the best we usually do is, if we can't hand the food directly to them, like when we would give the diets to the chimpanzees, we would put the diets in a paper bag and just hand the paper bag to the chimp, and they would take it. Sometimes they'd drop it and another chimp would take it from them or whatever, but we'd hand it to them, and otherwise we'd just scatter the food all over the enclosure. And then it's up to them to socially figure out how they want to divvy up that food amongst themselves.
Because it's a combination of like, they got to be foraging because like that's what they want to do. They forage for fruit, and then
forage,
like, they need to engage socially with the eating.
Yeah, it's a natural behavior to decide who gets what food. And
I know a lot of our listeners can't relate to the social aspect of eating because you're eating microwave meals.
You're alone in your dark ass neat apartment.
But usually,
not too much.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Usually, when you're eating, you eat with loved ones, and you prepare food for one another. But
and you sort of just decide on the fly who gets to eat what, and you let it go if they eat a little bit too much of your food.
Yeah, sometimes you eat a little bit too much of your partner's food, and they forgive you for it.
Exactly.
But otherwise, if it's not scattered as equally as possible throughout the enclosure, then we'll do at the very minimum like several different feeders where, while one monkey is like busy greedily eating from one feeder, there's like two other feeders that the other monkey can go to eat food from, basically. If it does that, like, so there's always several locations with the opportunity for the same amount of food. They probably won't get the same amount of food, but while the alpha monkey can't be in two places at once, so this gives them a chance. Anyways,
you want to go to the next one?
Yeah, final voicemails. Part 1 and 2.
Voicemail part 6.
Part 1 is only 17 seconds. We want to maybe just go
it's 17 seconds. Yeah, let's just go all the way through. Okay.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? Please leave your unwanted sexual advances after the voice note. You guys are fucked up. Well, I forgot my bond. God damn it.
Okay, well, this is the like Austrian, right?
Yeah, count us in.
Okay.
Hello, I'm calling again. First off, Austin, if you don't want to get doxxed anymore, you should make it harder for people to dox you. Second of all, Greg said in one episode Austin's last name, which is almost. He said, "Oh, there's this. Cut this, please cut this. There's this actor who shares your name," and then I was like, Austin. So it's not that hard.
Yeah, Greg has
find
done
out your last
so
name.
many times.
The only one I haven't found out their identity by now is Chandran. He's elusive. He's like my Moby Dick, only Indian. But please don't use this one.
Sorry, bitch, it's in there. I'm the hardest to find because I'm too ethnic. My name's too ethnic. Y'all can't look it up. you don't
even know how to type it.
See, you look up Chandran and like you
Greg
get like
has doxed. Okay, listen. The thing about us, as Greg has not only doxed me so many times on this podcast and in the Discord, he also has Greg has.
Stop it.
Greg put his entire resume in the Discord once.
Yup.
So like address, full name, full job history. Everyone watching the show is just doing like the Spider-Man 2 subway scene where they're trying not to look at Peter's face and they're just like carrying him away off the subway train. that
We're like
I'm,
we're like 3 drills. We've just you know who I am. You know who I am because for the first
They
like
don't know
2.5
who I
years of
am.
this podcast, my full name was my Twitter handle.
That's true. It was. See, I have a real job. Unlike these two guys, I have a real ass job. I have like a career ass job. I can't be putting my name out there like that.
Do you want me to say your name out loud right now?
Okay, nobody can spell it.
Wait, leave that in. Leave just that part in.
Yeah, just bleep that out. Just say.
Yeah, you
Nobody
know,
can spell that.
I actually have memorized how to spell your first and last. Well, obviously your first name, but your last name because I was using your.
He said you got
login.
one of them difficult ethnic names.
No, I was using your login to print hundreds and thousands of pages of full color print at the UNC Charlotte Library. All seditious material, by the way. All
Yup.
explicitly anti-UNC Charlotte material.
It was
being posted.
because they gave me access to the printers for my job, and they never got rid of my.
They never revoked it.
It was crazy, dude.
Hundreds of dollars worth of color ink
Hell
to
yeah.
propaganda, actual propaganda.
Oh shit.
Well,
Perfect.
that was fun.
We gotta do this more often. You know, we gotta get together with
Yo,
the
you know
guys.
what?
You know,
You
chop
guys
it
have
up.
got
You
to
guys
be
gotta call our
calling
voicemail
in.
number and give us money on fucking patreon.com/Gorilla Radio Show, or just go to gorillaradio.show.
More
But
of you've got to call in.
you should be calling in our voicemail number, which I've been stalling for time for.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Austin's pulling that up. If you are not yet,
Wait, hold on. I have it right here. I was
Okay.
timing it perfectly.
I see.
803-620-4332. Call us.
Again,
Leave us a voice.
that number is 803.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to do it again. I thought you had it.
I don't remember it.
Why did you start doing it? Okay. 803-620-4332. There's also some email voicemails that we have that I keep forgetting to go through.
Pull them up.
No, we're already an hour. Unless you wanna.
I don't care. Let's do it. How many do we got?
Let's do it. Let me go pee because I do gotta pee. But let's pull the email ones. We'll do them. Because we did tell people to give us that shit on the email.
Yeah. I like when the Austrian calls in.
Isn't that the whole reason you started doing the Colonel Landa voice
I did the Landa
day of
voice
your life because this guy called in?
because of this guy. I did it the first time, and honestly, in a way that killed it the best. The first time he called is when I did it the first time, and it was an absolute fucking heater.
It's been like 2 years of you doing the Colonel Landa voice because of
When
this.
did we start this podcast? October 2021?
Yeah.
It is 2026. Who
5
are
years
we?
of Gorilla Radio Show.
5 years of Gorilla Radio Show, and we haven't run out of shit to talk about.
All right. So I could only find one. I swear to God that we had more. Maybe I'll find them one day. Or maybe we already did them, but I don't know. I can only find one.
Who cares? Let's listen to it.
Okay, let's listen to it. All
Count
right.
us in.
Hi, Gorilla Radio Show. Just wanted to say thanks for all the monkey madness.
Whoa, high quality.
I wanted to give a
Yeah.
shout out to episode 82. I forced my fiance to listen to the show while we smoke weed. He won't listen to the show on his own because he hates how the audio is mixed and finds it unlistenable. Anyways, I'm completely serious when I say he approached me a while back and told me that this episode is what made him curious about putting stuff up his butt, because if our closest living relative does it, so can he. Thanks again for the podcast.
You finally
It's directly
talked to your
responsible for
fiance?
me getting to do it in the butt. Also, I did want to say the Congo series was really, really well done, and I really appreciated it. It changed how I view conservation, and you guys got to keep it up. Bye.
Okay, I just.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can fuck your fiance in the butt now because of our podcast. It was all worth it. This is what it's all about. This is why we did the podcast.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah.
They sent us this in an email? No text. Just this attachment.
Well, they don't need any text. It's pretty
Also,
self-fucking
what's wrong?
explanatory.
I've never been able to figure out what's wrong with the audio mixing. No one's ever told us either. I'm sorry. I don't know what. But also, we
It's that we all use 3 different mics. They're all bad mics, and we don't know what the fuck we're doing. If we were good at this, we would all have the same mic. We would record it direct to our computers, and et cetera, et cetera.
Ever since moving to video episodes, I think it's been a lot more standardized.
I think so. I think it evens it out about a bunch.
I think Riverside forcibly does that stuff for us,
but also, you got all the way to engaged before you got to fuck this dude in the ass.
Listen, maybe he was bottoming. He doesn't. Maybe he's not.
I'm sure he was.
We don't know what's going on here. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, listen. Maybe nobody was getting.
You must really love this dude. You got all the way to engagement.
Listen,
never even got to get
can take you a long, 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 long way.
Imagine
some good head.
Listen, imagine you're a Mormon and you're pent up. You're waiting all this time because you're waiting until marriage, right?
Yeah.
And you finally, it's your wedding day. You're like 16 or whatever age that Mormons get married on. That
like
first
12.
ever post-nut clarity hits you, and
you're gay.
And you're like, damn, she got ugly. What do you do? What do you do in that situation?
That's why they cheat on each other so much. Mormons have like the highest divorce rate like of any group.
It's crazy that they allow divorce.
Well, they're not.
Yeah,
Catholics.
they should be trapped. They should be trapped in there in a hell of their own making.
To be stuck in the situation they got themselves in.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying.
So that was episode 99 of Gorilla Radio Show. Keep an eye out for the
Can you believe it?
Horizon.
99 episodes.
Pulverizer?
The Event Horizon.
For episode 100, should we black out?
Yes, dude.
Like, let's do the topic we're going to do, which we're not going to tell you what it is yet. But, like, let's do the topic, but let's just, like, completely black out for it.
I have been blacked out
Welcome
since
to
I
the
was
episode
like 22
of
years old.
the Gorilla Radio Bow.
Episode 100, we released a lost episode.
we're gonna dig it up.
Do we still have it? Do I have it?
I don't know.
someplace?
Maybe it might be on.
Oh
my
wait,
10
no, I
terabyte hard
don't.
drive.
I don't have it because it was on my old laptop. Remember?
Yeah, that was your fault.
I did lose that. That was on me.
Well, anyway.
If
any audio engineers would like to go through our entire catalog and fix the audio mixing somehow, I
You're
will
more
give
than fucking
you
welcome.
a clean $100. $1 per episode.
$100.
No, I mean, but I'm sure we could pay more if someone actually did have any.
Nobody even listens to our backlog, so
you'd be surprised. I get like messages.
I'm not convinced any of you listen to this show at all.
It doesn't feel real until your cousin comes up to you at your engagement party
and says, "I've been listening to your podcast. I almost shit myself." I was like, "This is going to be a horrible conversation I'm about to have."
Okay, well,
I hate
thank
when
you
people
all.
ask to listen to my podcast. It's because Greg's on it. To be fair, I've said some questionable shit on here, but it's really Greg that's,
maybe that's why I can't get a job.
Anyway, if you got this far, thank you very much. I know Austin said it earlier, but you can join the Patreon at patreon.com/Gorilla Radio Show.
For as little as $1 a month, people.
Or Gorilla Radio.show to see all of our links. We release bonus episodes every month. We release blooper reels every month sometimes. Where you get
You're getting one this month.
You got one last month, or you just got a really good one.
Where
we
good
have
one.
a lot of like pre-recording chatter and stuff we have to cut out. That's where that stuff lives. We do Monkey Movie Mania, where we do new movies. We go to theaters and see them if they have anything to do with monkeys at all. Well, we watched all of the Planet of the Apes movies. If you're a Planet of the Apes guy,
does this mean we have to go see Michael?
That's what I was thinking. We might have to go see Michael.
But like it's gonna be like 3 seconds of this chimp in the movie, and then we're gonna spend the rest of the movie waiting for him to reappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to be releasing more.
Do they address the allegations in the movie?
No, they
end
the
do
movie
not.
right before it happens.
Okay. Well, anyways, this has been episode 99. We'll see you at the Event Horizon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.